What is up, guys? So today we're going to be doing another paintball commentary video. So this is my first commentary video in a little while, so I apologize for that. But we're going to get started off with some points. So basically I'm playing the front snake and I'm going to be looking across the field, trying to make sure that nobody's shooting at my teammates from the other side of the field. And then I'm going to switch up to my side of the field and just make sure that I can clear a path and make sure that they can't get up the snake. I also want to take a second to apologize if there's any weird background sounds that my mic might pick up. I'm back at school, so I can't really control the environment around my dorm, so I apologize if those noises get somewhat distracting. But yeah, right here I'm going to be posted up on their snake. Just make sure they can't get down the field. Just try to lock them off, try to zone them off from the snake, keep them on the other side of the field. One thing that I'm not doing that I should be doing is talking to my teammates. I'm talking to them a little bit, but I'm not talking to them near as much as I need to be. I could be talking to them more and figuring out what's down the field. Right there I'm going to see someone on the D side get pretty far up, so now my focus is going to be don't let them shoot me in the back while I'm trying to keep the snake locked down. So now my focus is that player.
Hey, watch snake one, David!
So right there, I'm going to see a little chance to get down the snake and maybe throw off that D-side player. So I'm going to move up the field, try to throw him off. I take a little while to get back up. I'm not sure exactly why that was. But now I'm going to be looking across the field as there's not really much I can shoot at going directly forward down the snake. So now my focus is entirely cross field. Try to free up my teammates to make moves that they need to make.
Ryan, talk to me!
So right here, I'm pretty sure that it's just me and the one other teammate that you see there in that Dorito. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross up so that we're each looking at the opposite end of the field so that we don't let each other get run down. So basically I'm protecting his back, he's protecting mine.
Orange!
And right there I'm just looking inside and I have no idea where that came from, but it just kind of sneaks over the beam and hits me. Alright, so now I'm playing back snake, so I'm going to run out to this corner. I accidentally dropped my gun there, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Snake one's a weasel!
Shoot at the snake one, focus on the back snake player. Again, focus here is don't let them get up the snake, just prevent them from getting down the snake, just lock that zone off, keep them from getting up that part of the field, because that allows my D-side players to get down the field and shoot people in the back.
Fire, Atlanta! Hey, Weasel 2! Weasel 2! Fire! Ice! Ice!
So right here, I'm going to be shooting at the snake, making sure that the person can't get down the field. But if they're just sitting there and they're not engaging me and there's nothing I can really do to prevent them, then I'm going to look inside and see if there's anybody I can catch sleeping, sticking their back out of their bunker. But my main focus is still that snake bunker. So there, I'm going to switch inside and do the same thing.
I got ice, dude. Ice, 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 ice.
I do apologize if this video gets a little bit boring. This day, the points were really long and probably not that entertaining to watch, but I haven't gotten a commentary video out in a while, so I wanted to get this out for you guys just so you guys could have a commentary video to watch. The season is about to start back up again, so I should be getting a lot more of these. The reason I haven't been posting these is because I haven't really had a whole lot of footage because I haven't been playing a ton, but the season's starting back up. So you should be seeing more of these commentary videos soon.
David, 100 if you can. Brian, can you put oranges?
So again here, still trying to make sure that snake player can't move up the field. Just try to help my snake player get down the field so that he can shoot people in the back on the opposite side of the field. So right here I'm communicating with both my teammates, just trying to figure out where those last couple guys are, just trying to put up a game plan to see how can we close this point out, how can we win this point.
David, go. Go now. Go now. Hey, oranges are
So right there I'm going to
Hey,
notice
Mike,
somebody
go away.
walking off on the other team. So I'm going to figure out that there's really only one player left, and he gets shot. So I'm going to play the back again. Right there, I don't know what I did. I just dropped my gun and turned my head inside. I don't know what that was all about, but that was definitely not something I should have done. I should have kept my head and my gun up and downfield. But right here again, my goal is to get my front player down the field and shoot as many people as I can to free him up to move as freely as he needs to. So I'm going to look inside, try to keep people from shooting him while he's snapping with his mirror. Just try to make his job easier. I apologize again for the loader being right in front of the camera. I didn't run 2 cameras this day, but I should be running both cameras for most of this season. It's just a little bit harder to edit, so those videos take a little longer, so I don't really like to do them too often just because of it takes me longer to get them out. But if you guys really do like those, you can let me know. So right there I'm going to see somebody get up to the A, but we figured out that I shot him as he was running up. But yeah, if you guys do like the dual cam just because the loader isn't in the way, I can do those. They just take a little bit longer to edit. So let me know in the comments if you really do like those videos. I will put in the time to edit those. So right here I see somebody in like the snake 1, just pressuring him, keeping them in so they don't shoot my snake player. Trying to keep him from getting down the field.
Bravo! Bravo!
So right here I'm just looking entirely at the D side. I'm going to switch the snake just to make sure my snake player is safe because he's got his butt hanging out. So basically right there I'm just trying to make sure that my snake player doesn't get snapped out by the other snake player. Or like a snake corner or something.
Hey, snake 2! Snake 2!
I'm going to take a second here to let you guys know that if you have any suggestions for new types of videos or specific videos that you want me to make, you can let me know in the comments and I'll definitely take a look at that. I'm always open to video ideas, so if you guys have anything that you really want to see, I can see what I can do about making that kind of video. I do have a couple videos already planned. I even have some already shot, so those will be coming out weekly until I run out of videos. But if you guys do have suggestions, you can feel free to let me know. And right here, the back player came and went to go bunker the last remaining player, and I just helped him out and put a little pressure on the guy. So now I'm still playing back snake, slide into the bunker, get my gun up as fast as I can. So I see a player in this snake insert bunker, and my entire purpose this entire match was just not let him get down the field, not let him get into the snake to begin with, because once he's in the snake he's a lot harder to kill. So if I can kill him or keep him from moving into the snake, I'm doing a decent job. So right here I'm going to look inside, talk to my teammates because I'm getting a little bit of pressure from inside. Now right here I broke some paint. I'm going to try to do my best to keep my eyes down the field so I can still see what's going on, even though I can't engage anybody. Just keep my eyes down the field so I can keep taking in information so I don't have to worry about if somebody moved or if something changed on the field. I'll know as it happens, so I don't have to mess with my gun and then try to figure things out later. I can be proactive and actually figure things out while I'm fixing my gun. That's one of the big things that Grayson Goff teaches in his videos, is that one of his biggest pet peeves is when something happens with your equipment and you focus entirely on your equipment and not actually playing paintball and keeping your head up. But right there, they're going to get somebody pretty far up the D side, so my entire focus here is to just protect my players, make sure that they don't get shot in the back, all while still worrying about the snake player.
Cobra. Cobra, snake 1. Charlie. Charlie, Cobra, snake 1.
So these points are really long and really boring this day, so I really apologize for that. There's not really much I can do about it. But even in these slow points, you still have to like keep your mind sharp and know where everybody is and do your job. So I'm still checking both sides of the field, telling my snake player to move up, doing what I have to do to help my team win this point to the best of my ability. So right here I'm still being fought with the snake. My gun chops a little more, so I'm cleaning my barrel, but I'm also looking down the field, still trying to take in new information, not trying to lose players. Because if somebody moves while I'm looking down at my gun, I don't know, and that's less information. You're much more likely to win if you have more information than the other team. I did a little weird thing with my gun there. Can't recommend that. Not exactly 100% sure why I did that, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. So now I'm going to put tons of pressure on the D side. That back player is going to switch to the D side, so I'm going to switch my focus back to the snake just so we have guns on the snake. We lost our snake player there, so now my job is to fill his role, get down the field, play the snake. So what I'm doing here is I'm talking to my teammate there who just moved up. I'm talking to him, trying to let him know, hey, I'm trying to get up the snake. Watch me, cover me, I'm going, put people in, let me get down the field.
What do we got, Brian?
So right here I'm communicating with him, just letting him know, hey, I'm trying to get down the field, this is what I'm trying to do, let me know when I can go.
Hey, Dan, I'm gonna try to go snake 2. I'm gonna try to break snake 2. Dan.
So I'm going to put pressure on the corner and decide that now is the time to go. My teammate switched to the corner, so I went and slid into snake 2. And here I'm going to immediately start trying to get shots on the last 2 or 3 guys remaining on the other team. My gun is in the wrong hand here, so if you are playing the snake, you're not going to want your loader hanging outside of the bunker. Preferably you're going to want your loader leaning in towards your bunker. But I was trying to get a weird angle shot on the D side player. Again, barrel break. So unfortunately, I can't really look down the field while I'm playing in a snake beam, and I'm having a little bit of issues with my swab. So I can't keep my head downfield and get that information, but I don't think anybody moved, so. And here I'm going to try to do that shot again. Doesn't really work. So before this point closes out, I'm just going to let you guys know that I release videos every Saturday. If you want to subscribe, like, comment, that would be greatly appreciated. Share these videos with your friends. I would appreciate it. So here I'm going to see a little bit of an opportunity to kind of move around in my bunker and try to get weird shots on people.
Hey, Brian. Brian, look at Echo.
At this point, it's really just a waiting game because we're the weaker team. So we're just trying to play this as slow and as smart as we can. So I'm going to see a little bit of an opportunity to do a weird crawl little thing that I just did and move up the field to get a better shot on these guys. Right here I'm looking for the D-side player, but I can't exactly find him because of the A. So I'm going to try to get a shot on another inside player. Right here I see that the inside player is in his bunker and he's not popping out, so I'm going to use that information to try to force my next move. I see he's in, I try to go and I try to shoot the snake. I know I hit the snake, but we had a little bit of dispute as to whether or not I hit him before I got shot personally by the inside guy. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.